When God sent each of the 10 plagues against the land of Egypt, not one of the plagues touched the land where the Israelites lived. Not a single plague touched their crops, their animals, or their families. God spoke in Exodus 8:22 and 23 and said, "But on that day I will set apart the land of Goshen, where my people are living, so that no swarms of insects will be there, in order that you may know that I, the Lord, am in the midst of the land, and I will put a division between my people and your people." Repeatedly throughout the Exodus, God makes the point He intends for there to be a distinction between His people and the world. You know, my friend, one of the many problems with Christians today is that when you look at their lives, they look exactly the same as so-called worldly people or non-Christians. For some reason, Christians think they can go to the same movies, listen to the same music, touch and taste and smell and hear and see the same things that people in the world do. But that's not how God intends His people to live. We're supposed to be a peculiar people, a set-apart people, a sanctified people. When Israel came out of Egypt and God gave Moses the instruction not only for how to build the tabernacle that we've been talking about, but He also told Moses how He wanted the tabernacle positioned in terms of north, east, south, and west. There's a significance to that. He told Moses that the main entrance to the outer court was always to face the east. Why? Do you remember the greatest god that the Egyptians worshipped? It was their sun god, Ra. The sun rises where? In the east. It sets in the west. And God was saying to His people, when you approach me, when you come into my presence, you will turn your back on all other gods. You know, like the Egyptians, we have many gods in our lives. If we're going to be honest with ourselves, a god in our life, yours or mine, is anything that we love or we spend more time with than the true God. People make gods out of many different things: money, power, fame, our reputation, the time we spend watching TV, the time we spend on the internet. You know, anything that we place more importance on over and above our relationship with our living God could be considered a God in our lives, small g God. God says this to you and me. He says, look, if you want to approach me, if you want an intimate relationship with me in your life, if you want to experience and encounter my presence, my power, then turn your back on all other gods. Can people see a distinction in your life today, in the way you live, the words you speak, the things you do, the places you go, the way you spend your time? Think about it.